Did you ever feel like you were getting tricked into something? I guess what got me thinking about that today was that I was looking at YouTube and thinking about how sometimes people will try to trick you into doing things and trick you into clicking on a video and trick you into watching until the end. And it's not just about making the videos, but it's about watching them too. But I know that there's all these tricks that they give you that you've got to do this. If you don't do this, your channel won't grow. Tricks to get subscribers and tricks to get this or that. I mean, I started off really paying attention to all that stuff. Then I realized that tricking people, not the best way to go. And I started really seeing this. This is the thing. When I watch YouTube now, I kind of see it from both sides. And if you don't have a channel, then you'll still get this because when you watch it, you can see what they're trying to do if you really pay attention to it. And sometimes it's okay to say, and at the end of this video, the last point is the best one, and like that. And that's fine because you're giving a promise. A promise is great, but I have watched things, I'll bet you have too, where you see the thumbnail, you see what they're promising to you, what they're offering, and the title of the video, hey, I really would like this, and you click on the video, you start watching, and you start wondering, when are they going to get to the point, right? And then you realize that this wonderful thing they promised, at the end, I'm going to give you the secret to it. And they never really get to that secret, right? Now, there's very rare times that I have actually pressed on dislike for a video, but that would be one of them. That, okay, I wasted my time on this and you didn't give me what you promised. That's not fair. But it gave them what they wanted. They wanted a view to the end, which is really good for your statistics, right? I don't know. It's just a bad feeling when you feel like somebody got you to do something for their own good and either wasted your time or worse, right? And not just for videos, just for life in general. But that's kind of what got me thinking about this. So tricks. Are tricks good or are tricks bad? I guess it all depends on how you look at it, because I started thinking about just tricks in general. I like tricks. And when I see a video that's talking about tricks to do this or that to make something work better, whether it's a trick that I've got 5 tricks to help you to be able to remember people's names. Now that's something I really need because that's something I'm kind of working on. But a trick to not have your eyes look puffy when you wake up in the morning. All these tricks for things that just can make life a little bit nicer. That's fine. Call them life hacks or whatever you want to call them. But things like that can really be interesting and sometimes extremely helpful, like a trick to be able to separate the yolk from the white of an egg or something. I don't know. Tricks are good. But when it comes down to it, when a trick is not good, is when you're tricking a person into doing something that you want them to do, and especially something you're getting benefit from. Now, I thought about it. I thought tricking a person into doing something wouldn't always be a bad thing. Like if I had a friend that really didn't get much exercise and I knew it would really help them if they moved more. And so I kind of trick them and I say, hey, let's go for a walk in the mall. Let's do this and that. And then I walk a little faster and they got to keep up with me, right? And so maybe that's a little bit of a trick, but the difference is I'm kind of tricking them into doing something that they really would have wanted to do for themselves anyway, and helping them. Or you might even want to kind of trick a child into cleaning their room, for example, and make it a game or something. And then they realize afterwards, they say, oh, you made me do something I didn't want to do, but now I'm glad I did it, right? So tricking a person is not always a bad thing, but the difference is that when you feel like you've been tricked into doing something that you wouldn't have done, and it really isn't any benefit to you, and somehow the person that tricked you is getting something out of that, well, really, to me, that is a mild form of manipulation. And sometimes it's not even that mild, but it is manipulating somebody. And when you put that word on it, it really sounds bad. And so it's not just with videos and little things like that, but it can be with things that really make a difference in life. So these are just some thoughts I've been having about how sometimes tricks and tips and things like that can be very helpful, but we need to really pay attention, not only to, am I tricking somebody? Because I know you're not going to want to deceive somebody into doing something, but let's look at the other side too. Is somebody trying to trick me? Is somebody trying to get me to do something that I wouldn't really want to do? And are they getting the benefit out of that? I guess getting to my age, it's getting easier for me to see when somebody's trying to get something from me. And yeah, in life, we have been through stuff in our family where there has been a bit of deception and it's caused some damage. But whatever the case might be, I know we need to work on being as honest as we can and genuine as we can with the people around us, but also recognizing when other people are not being genuine with us. I just want you to know that you can feel free to not participate if somebody's trying to trick you. As soon as you recognize that, step out, get out, do whatever you can. Just stop the behavior that's trying to get you to do things and manipulate you. So we have that power to choose. We have that power to follow the path that is beneficial, not just for us, but for everybody around us. So be strong, live well, life is good. Thanks for watching my video. And if you've gotten this far in the video, thanks for watching all the way to the end. And I hope this has given you something you're going to think about for a little while. So I hope you can stick with me and subscribe if you haven't already. And stay on here for the next video that's going to come up because I think you're going to like it too. See you in that one.